Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your Kitty. Alright, so today we are getting into something real juicy and great. I'm so excited. I'm becoming a collector of old games, and it kind of seems to be my thing now for my channel. Like, the majority of my videos have just been old computer games, which, granted, I'm not complaining. I recently just bought, like, basically 26 more, like, old games, stuff like that. Like, somebody was just selling them in bundles. And I was like, this is fantastic. There were some games that were on my list that I had been wanting for the channel. There were some games that I hadn't even heard of yet, or hadn't even heard of. So those were pretty good. They were all like kids games, stuff like that. And then there were some games that I was like, oh yeah, I remember having these as a kid. I totally forgot about them. So looking forward to that and having more options. But for the time being, I've dipped into my stash. We've completed quite a few of the other older games. Recently just completed, the Little Mermaid game, the Story Studio one, as well as we just got done, doing my very first toy review with Barbara here, as well as her game. It's really more like her activity center, her stationary crafting maker thing. That's what we're going to call it, because I can't really classify it as a game, even though there's like two mini games, like a dress-up game and pack the briefcase. Sure. But so today we are going to get into one of my favorite games from my childhood, actually, ones that I actually remember probably most memorably. Fisher-Price Great Adventure Wild West Town. Yes. It's going to be good. And so this was one that I remember very fondly from my childhood. I remember some of the mini games, and obviously they have some of the images here on the back showing you what the game looks like, as well as boasting some of the other stuff. A couple things on the front of the case, and let me show you that. Some of the things I thought was kind of interesting is obviously, like, right up here you see, based on the best-selling toy, and it shows like a little image of the toy. To my dismay, I do not have the toy. I actually don't remember even having any of the Fisher-Price toys that much. I just didn't grow up with Fisher-Price toys, but I did grow up with the games. Another thing that's very funny is right above where it says the operating system on the front of the disc, it also has this little tag here, right there. Suitable for all audiences. But yet on the back it says for ages 3 to 7. I think it's even funny that they put an upper limit on that. Usually they're just like ages 3 and up. We don't care. We're ages 3 to 99. Good enough. We've encompassed the whole demographic. So apparently this is obviously not a game for me, but I still love it. I still think I'm gonna have a good time with it, as well as it's gonna be kind of cool to relive some of the experiences with this game. Now, if you've never heard of this game, or if you're just sitting here thinking to yourself, like, what the heck, that toy brand, that toy company Fisher-Price, they made video games? Yeah, they made video games. Some of the games that they actually made, we did actually cover one on the channel here. It's the Time to Play Pet Shop video game, computer game one. That was actually a lot of fun. It had a lot of mini games. It was very interesting, but I thought it was a great kind of gender neutral kind of game. The front may be deceiving, as well as this. You'd think like, oh, this is only for boys or something like that. No, this is very much another gender neutral game, and I thought it was great. So let me read you the back, because I'm probably not going to do a good job explaining this. Howdy, partners. Saddle up for some rootin' tootin' fun and great adventures by Fisher-Price Wild Western Town. With 7 fantastic play areas, children will blaze a trail of adventure with every visit. Fun activities, toe-tapping western tunes, and a hunt for the outlaw, Bandit Bob, will keep young whippersnappers busy for hours. And like many games that were for kids, not only were they trying to entice the kids with fun activities, they were also trying to, slip in a little bit of fun, or fun educational activities as well. Some of the educational benefits, which I will be judging harshly, because obviously if I want to pass this off to my future children, I want to make sure that they're being taught, because you never know when they're going to have to stay home and learn. Educational benefits: inspires creative thinking, builds reading comprehension, strengthens problem-solving skills, promotes critical thinking skills. Okay. From what I can remember of the game, I don't know if that was quite some of the educational benefits I reaped, but we'll see. The highlights of this game, though, it has 3, although it's really only 2. Hundreds of hidden surprises and animations. Western Town is loaded with plenty of quick draw action. A new adventure every time. An assortment of animated cowboys, bad guys, townfolk, and animals randomly pop up to provide loads of laughs and hints. And the last point is, and much more, which I'm not even going to count because that's just kind of cheap. But regardless of the fact of the back end of being it's cheap advertising with only having 2 points of interest, those 2 points of interest are actually a very big deal. Because I do remember that there was quite a bit of randomization. Like, you would visit one location at one part of the game, and there'd be nothing there. Then you go off and do a couple other things, like a few activities, come back to that exact same location, and there'd be like the old time, what are they called? Caravans or wagons or something like that, with people in it, just being held up by bandits. And you're just kind of a bystander in this, and you're just like, what the heck is happening? You have this bandit coming out, he's like, give me all your money and your jewels and everything, and he looks at you and he's like, hey, you ain't supposed to be here. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and forget you saw anything. And you're just like, yep, I'm gonna forget I saw anything. But yeah, so let's pop this bad boy in, and let's see what memories I can recall, and see if they're actually accurate to real life.
Oh, Bandit Bob has stolen all the gold. He's hidden it all over, so I'm told.
What a Bob.
If you can find the gold and save the day, then you'll become the sheriff's deputy. In the wild western town, you will smile, never frown. Step into Frontierland, where adventure is at hand. In the wild western town, where the fun goes round and round. Step into Frontierland, where adventure is at hand. Step into Frontierland, where adventure is at hand.
Howdy, stranger. I'm Deputy Prairie Dog, PD for short. Sheriff Sassafras needs your help right away. Follow me to the moving picture show to find out why. Pronto!
It's really sad that I actually think the theme song to this is actually great. Kids' theme song. Let's see. Right this way, moving picture show. Kids get in free.
Welcome to the Moving Picture Show. Movies haven't learned to talk yet, and since some of you haven't learned to read yet, I'll
Excuse me?
read the words for you.
Just call me illiterate. How dare he?
Bandit Bob steals the gold. Ooh, a face only your mother could love.
Ha!
Har, har, har. Now all the gold is mine. Hold right there, Bandit Bob. Deputy PD, personal friend of mine. Yeah, Bandit Bob, hold it right there. Not a pretty sight, suffering snake fritters. I better hide this gold until things cool down. Yep, there he goes.
There he goes.
Don't let him get away. Get him, boys. Hot on his trail. Doggone it, Bandit Bob got away. We'll need extra help if we're ever going to catch Bandit Bob and find all the gold. I reckon you're right, Deputy PD. Well, that's all for now.
Now you can see the powerful pickle we're in. Let's go to the sheriff's office and get you started right away.
Well, brand me sideways. Welcome to Wild Western Town. Type your name in this here book and press return or enter. Then, if you can find Bandit Bob and all the gold, we'll make you a full-fledged Western Town deputy.
Okay, so you may be asking yourself, why is there already a save file for Air Kitty, as well as another one called Test? So, I had already played this before. But funny fact is, when I played it through the first time, because this was the first Fisher-Price game I had installed onto this VM, or virtual machine, which from this point on we'll just call a VM, none of the cutscenes worked. Like, even the intro cutscene didn't work. The intermediate scenes like this, where it was just the game, worked fine. Audio worked fine, graphics worked fine, everything worked fine. Just none of the little cutscenes. The reason being is because they were MOV files or MOV files, which really can only be played on Apple devices, not Windows. You may be asking yourself, well, this was made for Windows. How was it able to play in Windows back in the 90s? QuickTime. QuickTime was an Apple application that helped play those videos. I think the version that came with the game was actually out of date and wasn't able to convert the files correctly for the game. I played 2 other games after this. I won't say which ones they were because I want them to be a surprise, because this video is going to go up before them. One was older and one was newer. I don't know which one did it, but they both came with a different version of QuickTime. So my thought is that one of those, now having those versions of QuickTime put on here, that might have done it. So now it's working perfectly. Obviously, I didn't realize none of these cutscenes were working until after I recorded pretty much everything. In which case I thought maybe I'll just try to revert the files, or convert the files, and just try to work with it. I had forgotten a file during editing, came back to re-record it, found out everything was working perfectly. So I thought, doggone it, I'm going to record it again. And I have no problem recording it again because this is a game from my childhood that I absolutely adore. And yeah, I am totally excited still to even get back into it and do another playthrough. Oh yeah, we can't put spaces, and we can't put any capital letters after the first one. Can I put numbers? No. You can only also have 8 characters. Okay, so we're just gonna go with the Air Kitty, the second one.
Thanks for joining up with us, partner. We're sure to catch that bad guy, Bandit Bob, now.
Just move your pointer around, and if it turns into an arrow, click to go where it's pointing. If it turns into a star, that means there's a hiding place right underneath. Click to open it up and see if there's a gold bar.
Thank you.
Hey, Sheriff, somebody parked a stagecoach in the no parking zone again.
I better go write him a ticket. A sheriff's work is never done. Start looking around for gold bars. Adios.
Ain't nothing to see. Nope, just hanging around here in this here jail, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Well, have yourself a nice day.
This bird. This poor man.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just hanging around out here, doing nothing, just hanging around the jail.
Okay, so the music's kind of cutting in and out, but that's fine.
Well, if you're looking for Mace, he ain't here no more. Mace done left. They let him go last week.
Oh.
Yep, ain't nothing happening here in this jail. We're just hanging out here, that's all. Don't bother going clicking around here.
Oh, why? Why shouldn't I click around?
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Well, have yourself a nice day.
So another thing I kind of want to point out. So if you remember the very popular Humongous Entertainment games, the earliest one being, what is it, Batty Bear's Birthday Surprise or something like that? And then going to the more modern and the more popular ones, you know, Pajama Sam, Spy Fox, Putt Putt, Freddy Fish. You could click around the environment, and it wasn't all just stuff for the game. It was like interactable stuff that just kind of had like a quirky animation that played with it. This game, along with many of the other games, kind of had a very similar feel to it, which I think is what enticed me much as a child. Obviously, one of the things that they posted on the back of the CD was that it had tons of animation, which I actually can't say they're wrong on. There is a lot of, or rather I should say, there are a lot of animations. And one of the aspects about this game that actually reminds me a lot of like the Pajama Sam series is the idea of, so there are aspects about the game that are the same, but the way you go about completing your objective is always different. So there are 9 gold bars that you have to look for in this game, and they're all hidden in different places. So every single time you load up a new game and make another file, it's always going to be different. And I believe every single time you quit and come back, I don't know if it remembers the progress, but I believe if you completed it, got to the end, and the credits roll, it will restart your save file so that you can have a new playthrough. Dude, why are you looking at the cabinet like that? You hiding something in this cabinet? You hiding something in here? I'm gonna look. Not there? How about here? Here? Am I getting close to your drug stash? Nothing here. Okay. Trying to think. Oh yeah, and Sheriff Sassafras. I'm just gonna call him Sheriff Keith because he reminds me so much of Toby Keith. He really does. Wait, what? Oh hey, I found one!
You found a gold bar. Click on it to put it in the safe.
You found 1 gold bar. You're on your way.
We're on our way, guys. We're gonna be golden heirs. Let's check in on this guy, because Fish, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? Also, what does this say on the side here?
Yep, ain't nothing happening here in this jail. We're just hanging out here, that's all. Don't bother going clicking around here.
Something loves Ruby? Is that what it reads? Huh. See, bus bongos in your spare time. Prisoners' rules of conduct be nice. No rough housing. Candy must be shared. Absolutely. If you have candy, it has to be shared, especially with the sheriff and his deputies. No writing on walls. Okay, they did abide by that. They just wrote on the table instead. Smile lights out at 8. 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Very big difference. Also, I don't... Scrammerary? I don't know what month that actually is. I'm trying to figure out what that represents, but I do love on the calendar here, they put a date and they put Parole. It's almost like those hidden adult jokes that you find in like Disney movies where it's like, wow, okay. Because I don't think any... What was the age range? 3 to 7-year-old is gonna know what Parole is. Or what, or why they even need it. Pesos pig? Is that what that says? And prison today, better mugshots. Oh. Excuse me, sir, do you want to explain this to me? You want to explain to me why there's a hole in your wall leading to the outside? Under the rules of conduct? You know what? You can kiss your parole goodbye. That's not happening. You're not leaving the cell for the rest of your life. I'll make sure the judge hears about this. You know, I don't care. I don't care if it was just candy you stole. You've earned yourself a lifetime sentence now. Could have just done the time for the crime, but you didn't. Anyways, but there are mini games, obviously.
Ain't nothing to see. Nope, just hanging around here in this here jail, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Well, have yourself a nice day.
One more word and you'll be serving 2 life sentences.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just hanging around out here, doing nothing, just hanging around the jail.
2 life sentences then.
Well, if you're looking for Mace, he ain't here no more. Mace done left. They let him go last week.
3 life sentences now. How many?
Yep, ain't nothing happening here in this jail. We're just hanging out here, it's all. Don't bother going clicking around here.
He was just earning himself
Yeah,
3 life
thanks for coming
sentences.
by. Well, have yourself a nice day.
No wonder he's in a jail cell. I am the most corrupt cop. Thank God I'm not going for criminal justice anymore. Yes, that actually is a little known fact. Well, kind of a little known fact about myself. Before going for computer science, I actually was going for criminal justice with double majoring. Criminal justice with forensic psychology. I wanted to be in the law field, but after they told me basically if I went into the law field that I was only going to become a beat cop or something like that, after realizing how dangerous it actually was, the thing I always said to myself was, you know what, I don't ever want to have to ask myself when I go to my job if I'm going to come home that night. I want it to be as close to a guarantee as I can get. And with a cop, being a cop, it's like, that wasn't going to happen. And a forensic psychologist, or psychology in general, I love psychology, I love learning about psychology. The sad fact of it was that the degree was too easy. It wasn't challenging enough for me. I was picking it up way too quickly. You would think that would be a good thing, but it's like after hearing about the job and everything like that, I just wasn't interested. I was like, it's not as fun. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna switch majors and try something different. Something that would be a little bit more challenging that I feel like I'd have a little fun with. And so I chose computer science and I started programming. Yay! Life story! So anyways, back to the game. So there are 2 mini games in this room right here. I'm gonna start with the one on the table here.
Click on the badge button to change the kind of badge you make. Then stick on all kinds of crazy parts and letters. You can get more by clicking the big arrows at the bottom. When you're done, click on the top red arrows to make another deputy star. You can make as many as 5. And just click on the print button to print out your star and show everybody who the next big deputy is.
obviously going through, I've already made one, and so I will just put that up on the screen right now. It was beautiful, right? Beautiful. I'm debating about if I want to make a second one, though. Because one thing I have thought about was, now that I have a printer, I've actually wanted to print out some of the creations that I've made and actually put them up on the walls, just to kind of decorate my room. Just because I feel like that'd be kind of cool for like people like see like what we've done in the past. Let's see. Also, another funny thing that I was realizing. So, did it scare anybody else as a kid, like when they had these games, that you couldn't see people's eyes? Like most of the characters, like you couldn't see their eyes. Did that freak anybody else out as a child? Because it freaked me out as a kid. And it feels very strange that it would, but it did. Perfect. Jeff's Kiss. I thought about it and I'm like, I made one for me, but I'd never made one for us. We have a very small community of people, and I thought, we need a deputy star to hand out to future deputies of the channel.
Print.
Well, apparently didn't save. Yeah, so apparently when I hit the print button, it threw up an error, and I was worried that if I said continue, it would send the program into a forever loop, in which it would just continuously try to do the same thing over and over again with no success. So I hit stop, and stop the whole game. I realized as well, the other person there, what's his name? Deputy Garcia, the guy who comes in and sends Sheriff Keith away, so his accent changes. Second playthrough, it sounds Spanish. Or, not the second playthrough, but when I had to come back in after the error, it sounded Spanish. But the first time around, when we first launched this, it wasn't Spanish. I'll put the two together, or play them back to back so you can see what I'm talking about.
Hey, Sheriff, somebody parked a stagecoach in the no parking zone again. Sheriff, there's a buffalo stopping traffic.
Yeah, definitely can say that the person who probably voiced Deputy Garcia was probably not Spanish. Or not full-fledged Spanish.
Quit.
Alright. But I'll get the star in post and I'll put it up. So the second minigame is the wanted poster.
Click on the top buttons to change the hat, head, and body. Then stick on all kinds of crazy parts and letters. You can get more by clicking the big arrows at the bottom. When you're done, click on the top red arrows to make another wanted poster. You can make as many as 5. And just click on the print button to print out your poster and show everybody who the bad guy is.
I know exactly who I'm gonna make.
Yay!
Did not sound like a J. That sounded like you saying gay. So here he is. Here's the little thief, Jeffrey. He has stolen the most important thing to me, my heart. And if you find him, bring him to me. I will give you this unreasonably non-existent amount of money. I just have to find a bunch of Monopoly boards, though, first. Do they sell Monopoly money on Amazon? Just the money? Can I buy money with money? Anyways, his wanted poster will go up with my wanted poster. I mean, Miss Kitty's wanted poster. Over there. So people are reminded for who to look for. But remember, it's not me. I'm not one of them. It's Miss Kitty who you're looking for. But this seems good. Let me see if... Well, okay, I'm not going to be able to print it, so we're going to have to do the old method. There we go. Now it's saved.
Quit! That's one mighty fine wanted poster.
Should have made it of you. Well, then you already have you, so it wouldn't
Ain't
matter.
nothing to see. Nope, just hanging around here in this here jail, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Well, have yourself a nice day.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave, and you're gonna stay here. And you better be back when I get back.
I'll just bet there's a gold bar around here.
Armadillo, why do you sound like a horsey? That was awkward.
There's another gold bar. Yeah!
Another gold bar! That's two, partner. Let's find some more.
Yay! Let's see, so we have Boot Hill and we have the gold mine. So I know that these two don't really have anything at them, so let's search here first at these 2 points. These are cute boot. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Usually, obviously, he gives you those hints of like, oh, you know, there might be a gold bar around here. So obviously,
Don't forget to look for gold bars.
So obviously once we get to like 8 or something like that and I hadn't been everywhere.
Hobo thinks he saw Bandit Bob over by the schoolhouse.
I'll be right there, deputy!
Bye, Sheriff Keith. Yeah, once I get to like 8 bars found or something like that, then I'll go ahead and not stop looking for them, but if I haven't been everywhere, then I'll kind of delay it so that we can see everything.
That makes 3 gold bars. Just 6 more.
Woot! Still want to see all the other little spots. That's it. Okay, so we went to the sheriff's place, so let's go over one.
That sure was one smart idea you had, Deputy PD.
Now everybody in town can see Bandit Bob's picture. We'll have him behind bars in no time.
No doubt about it. Look at her.
Could have just put up actual posters, but you know.
Now I just know I hid one of them gold bars nearby. Where the blazes could it be?
Wait, wasn't that Bandit Bob?
Stop right there, Bandit Bob.
I will say the guy that did voice Deputy PD is actually pretty good at it. I kind of like the derpy sound in his voice. There are bullet holes in the general store. Why? I think that's it. Things to look at. So let's go into this. Okay. Let's go into the general store. This one I actually remember quite a bit of.
Yummy! Yummy!
There's actually a minigame in here as well, but I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna go over here because there's a few special animations.
Is that gold I smell?
And of course, there's a gold bar somewhere in here.
Where'd they put the shovels? I gotta buy me a shovel.
What do you need a shovel for, old man? Burying something? Little cowboy lizard?
Gold! We're gonna have to call you Deputy Lucky.
Deputy Lucky.
4 gold bars, 5 more to go.
You know, Britney Spears wrote a song about somebody named Lucky. They weren't that lucky. Rattlesnake trap?
Where'd they put the shovels? I gotta buy me a shovel.
Please do not spit on floor. Boots, all sizes, no turning, or no returns. Pony Express.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much.
For what? What am I being thanked for?
Oh boy! I wonder if I can get something here for free. Oh no!
Hey sir, excuse me, can you stop right there? Alright, so let's go to the minigame portion of this.
Welcome to the general store. My name's Emma Jean Sweetwater. I'm filling orders for some folks in town. Click and drag the correct items into the bag. Find 3 things for winter.
Okay, cool. So, obviously with this minigame...
Click on me to hear what you need.
No. You just go around, look for things that seem like the things she's asking for. And one thing I didn't realize is that actually the things that she spawns in her store are actually different every single time. Huh. So let's see if we can sell her out.
Click on me if you want to hear what you need again.
So things that we need for winter. Obviously a coat.
1.
We need scarf and hat, although wouldn't that technically count as 2 items?
2.
I'm gonna guess snowshoeing.
Snowshoes.
Or snowshoe.
3.
Sorry.
Terrific. Find 3 things for the farm.
Bam. Okay.
Click
Weather vane.
1.
Sheep.
2.
Hay.
3. Yahoo!
Magic
Find
grenade.
1 thing for a cowboy.
Quit!
Or cowboy.
Click on me.
Saddle.
1. Excellent. Find 2 things for baking a cake.
We're baking a cake. We need sugar.
Sugar.
Lots of sugar.
1,
And then is this just a spoon?
2. Excellent. Find 3 things for spring cleaning.
Who eats cake with a spoon?
What would you use to clean house?
Chemicals. Lots and lots of chemicals.
1,
Dustpan.
2. Feather duster. 3. Yahoo!
I would just use
Find
that.
1 thing for a new puppy.
For a new puppy. How about this one that's conveniently named Spot?
1. Terrific! Find 1 thing for camping.
This. It's a really cool pattern, by the
1.
way.
Excellent! Find 1 thing for planting in the garden. Fertilizer.
Earth.
1. Terrific! Find 2 things for gold mining.
Gold mining. Okay. Mine pick.
1.
Or just pick. And this miner's hat.
helmet. 2. Yahoo! Find 2 things for a fishing trip.
For a fishing trip. Fishing hat.
1.
And what is this fishing line?
Fishing line.
Okay.
2. Yahoo!
Almost there, guys.
Find 2 things for a birthday party.
Cake. Obviously.
1.
Lemonade?
2. Excellent.
I am Super Desert Mouse. I will find Bandit Bob because I am brave and I fear nothing.
Okay. Phew, that was a lot of work, wasn't it? You did a great job. Bye-bye, buckaroos. Thanks for helping me at the general store.
But we didn't sell everything. Oh well, I guess. The last time I played this, I was able to sell pretty much everything. But I'm wondering because there were some things that could, you know, overlap with the farming one. One thing I didn't see was, I was like, oh, well, there was seeds as well. So I could have very well picked that as well. I don't know, maybe it's like a puzzle game where you have to like pick very specific things to make sure it all evens out at the end. Oh well, but that was fun. Next thing?
There's no gold here. Hold on. Maybe there is.
Go, little turtle. Oh no! Feels determination.
Gold! Leave some for the deputies to find, will ya? We don't want them to feel left out.
No!
5 gold bars! You got only 4 more to go.
What if he was surely a thief? I don't know if this game's been overplayed, but like Undertale, has that been overplayed?
Oh no, my pipes broke. Someone call a plumber. Peppy the plumber to the rescue. There, how's that? Thanks, Pepper. Now I'll have to go mop up. Don't
You also have to figure out a way to get your sofa back in there and your huge book. But yeah, has Undertale been overplayed? I mean, I know that Undertale was like really super popular when it came out. And then obviously there was Deltarune, which is funny because I heard it was a really great sequel, but I didn't hear too many people bring it up, probably because they were still stuck on the original Undertale. I don't know, but I've been wanting to play both of them, and I haven't gotten through the first one. So I haven't purchased the second one yet, so... But I am really interested in that series. I really like that series. I think I actually got stuck, so that's why I didn't finish. It seems to be the case with many games I play. I get stuck, and then I just don't finish them. Anyways, we're gonna go to the bank. Hello, sir.
Hello, welcome to the Western Town Bank. I'm Percy Q Pennypincher, bank teller.
His voice sounds a lot like one of the other characters. I'm trying. I don't know. It sounds a little bit like PD, but I'm thinking it might be sounding a lot peppy too. Maybe.
Keep a sharp eye out for Bandit Bob.
Tell. Excuse me, sir? Sorry, I just need to look in here. Yeah, these characters, especially her, I don't know what it is, but like her, she scares me the most, actually. I think it's because like she's supposed to like be envisioned, like she's supposed to like represent like this like high society, like Southern Belle, and like she like got her nose in the air, but like you can see her eyelashes, but you can't see her eyes, which is what freaks me out the most. So the bank also, because I'm not even talking about that, so the bank doesn't have a mini game. It's just a place where you go to like check out how many gold bars you have. We know how many gold bars I have, so there's no point. But it is interesting still to look in there to see what animations there are. There's a little thing over here on the side with this buggy.
Is that gold I smell?
Oh geez, they just seem to keep getting... Oh.
There's just one thing you can do after things get this mixed up. That's more like it.
10 out of 10, favorite character. The driver.
It's Bandit Bob! I better tell the sheriff right away!
Let me try. You appear to have broken it.
Oh, I'm going to tell.
Oh no. That was quick.
Gold bar! Great work, partner!
Gold bar number 6. Only 3 more left.
Wow. So, other hiding places. There's nowhere to go after this, so... Oh, wait.
There's just one thing you can do after things get this mixed up. That's more like it.
This. Nice. Alright, so I'm looking at how long this video is going on for. And it's close to an hour now for this one segment. Just playing the game. So I think I'm gonna just stop it here for right now because we still have like another half of the game to get through. And I think that's gonna be like another hour. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are finding this really interesting. You know, if you had this game, let me know what things did you remember the most and what do you like about it most? And did you also have a fear of like these like eyeless creatures? Let me know that I'm not alone in that, because I feel like I am. Anyways, guys, I will see you in part 2. Bye-bye.